All right. Okay, good evening, folks. Am I audible? Can I have a thumbs up? Am I audible? Okay. If any of your friends left us during this gap, can I request you to please ping them to join us back? We'll wait for another minute. It is 6:49. We'll wait for another minute for the people who left to join. Very good. I see people joining. We'll wait for another minute. Okay. So let us start today's session. Can I know a quick pulse check? How are you today? How are you today? Happy? Fine? Okay. Okay. Vishnu says fine. Okay. Satya says good. Yogashri says amazing. I like the spirit, Yogashri. Kokila says fine. Okay. Anto gives me a thumbs up. Okay. Okay. Wonderful. Okay. So, Shofika, wonderful. That's a good word. Deepika says good. Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Asai Tambi feels great. Okay. I take it as you have had a very good day. Okay. Excellent. So what are we going to do today is that we are going to start off with the question hi-fi. Okay. Someone is tuned to our regular practice. Very good. Vetri. Very good, Vetri. Very good, Vetri. Okay. So we are going to start off with where we left yesterday. Okay. So yesterday we left with the reading part, right? So we started off with reading and we said, hey, there are different reasons for which we read, right? And we also said, okay, there are different modes of reading as well. And we played some games, we had some discussions. Can anyone tell me what was the assignment I gave yesterday? I'm going to randomly unmute somebody. If my memory serves, I will think of someone who I saw yesterday also. Let me see. Okay. Who was there yesterday? Okay. Saroja, were you there yesterday? Vetri, were you there yesterday, Vetri? Okay. Yesterday, we stopped with one question. Okay. What question is that? I told you to decide or to monitor what type of reading material you went through today fully. Okay. So I have a small poll. Okay. I want you to say what type of reading material did you go through today? Is this a textbook? Is it a newspaper? Or is it a magazine? Or mobile news? Or have you tried all of this? Okay. The responses are coming in. Okay, a lot of them are telling mobile news. Very few of them have studied today using the textbook, and we have some people who have used all of this and also newspaper and magazine, right? So, were you able to identify the different materials that come to us in a daily basis? Can I have a high five? Were you able to identify the different materials? Were you able to identify the different materials that we use on a daily basis? Okay, now we saw that, okay, we had a lot of materials exposed to us today, right? Can I also ask you a question on what was the mode of reading you did today? I mean, why did you read today? What was the major purpose of reading? Okay, I'm putting a poll. Was it for fun, or was it for learning, or was it for exam, or was it for multiple reasons? Okay, 71% of you have said learning. Okay, a lot of you have told pleasure or fun. Okay, okay. Some of you said exam. Okay, that's very nice. Okay. Okay, so do you appreciate the fact that we come across different reading materials on a daily basis with different purpose of learning? Can I have a thumbs up here? Can I have a thumbs up? Okay, great. That's beautiful. Awesome. Awesome, guys. So yesterday we stopped with learning the different types of learning reading strategies, right? So we said there is scanning, skimming, and purposeful reading, right? So yesterday I told you about scanning. We said in scanning, we only focus on gathering the highlights, right? Then we did an activity. We tried to scan using the highlighted information, but we were able to understand what was the question in front of us, right? Today we are going to start with an activity. Okay. I want you to just focus on the first two lines. Okay. And focus only on the underlined words. Okay. Okay. So has everyone read the two lines? Has everyone read the two lines? I'm keeping my screen again for a minute. Just read the underlined words. Today, important, read, example, car driver, read, road signs. Right? Okay. Now I'm going to randomly unmute someone. Okay. Let me see if I can talk to Prabhu today. Okay. Okay. I have missed his name somewhere. Oh, Prabhu. Okay. Prabhu, can you switch on your mic and try to talk? Prabhu? Hi, Prabhu. Hello, Prabhu. Can you hear me? Okay. Is anyone else willing to talk? Okay. Vishnu is ready to talk. Okay. I'm going to give you a chance, Vishnu. Hi, Vishnu. Vishnu, can you talk? Vishnu, are you talking? Sorry, I think my earphone was playing the game here. Vishnu, can you talk again? Okay, I don't. Hey, hi Vishnu.
Hi, ma'am. How are you?
How are you, Vishnu?
Yeah, fine, ma'am.
Vishnu, can you read out these two lines loudly, Vishnu, for everyone?
So today it is more important that
No.
every
Vishnu,
oh,
Vishnu, read only the highlighted words, only the
highlighter.
underlined words. Yes.
Okay, okay. Today important read example car driver read road sign.
Okay. Vishnu, now you read these underlined words, right? So can
Yeah,
you tell me what do you think are these two sentences about? Is it about reading, writing, or traveling?
reading, ma'am.
Okay. So
Reading
can you
and traveling also both.
okay, okay, reading and traveling, it could be both. Okay. Can you think of a word that completes the first sentence?
Today
Uh, After to read. Okay. What word can come after the underlined word to read? Slowly, fast, fluently. Can you guess? Forget that you saw the paragraph. அந்த paragraph பார்த்ததை மறந்துருங்க. To
okay.
read அப்படிங்கிற வேர்டுக்கு அப்புறமா இந்த மூணு சாய்ஸ்ல எந்த வேர்டு வரலாம்?
Mm, read
இம்பார்ட்டன்ட்னு
to
படிச்சிருக்க. ஓகே, நீ வந்து
mm,
இம்பார்ட்டன்ட்ன்ற வேர்டு படிச்சிருக்க, டு ரீடுன்ற வேர்டு படிச்சிருக்க. ஓகே, ஸோ அதுக்கப்புறமா எக்ஸாம்பிள், கார் டிரைவர், ரீடு, ரோட் சைன். ஓகே, இந்த வேர்ட்ஸ் எல்லாம் உனக்கு தெரியும். இப்போ இஃப் ஐ சே வாட் இஸ் த ரைட் வேர்ட் தட் யூ வில் பிக் டு ஃபில் த பிளாங்க்ஸ்? Today it is important that everyone to be able to read dash slowly, fast, fluently.
fluently.
Fluently,
Read
maximum
fluently.
you can get it as fast also. Correct?
Yeah, past. Fluently or
Correct.
past.
Correct. So இப்போ the idea here is நீ அந்த full paragraph படிக்கல. You did not read the full paragraph, right Vishnu?
Mm. Yes, ma'am.
The idea is we read only the nouns and verbs. Okay,
Mm.
we are able to make sense of what we have to understand from that paragraph. Okay, this is called skimming. Okay Vishnu?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, thank you Vishnu, you participated very well. I
Yeah,
want
thank you.
the others also to be ready to participate. Okay, I'm going to ask very basic questions now. Okay, so I'm going to whoever wants to participate can raise your hand. Whoever wants to participate can raise your hand. Very good. Okay, Karishma. Karishma has raised her hand. I'm going to unmute Karishma now. Okay, Karishma, be ready. I'm going to ask a question to you. Hey, Karishma, can you hear me? Karishma, can you talk?
Hello.
Hi, Karishma. How are you?
Hi, ma'am. I'm fine. What about you?
I am fine, Karishma. Thank you. Karishma, I'm going to ask you one very simple question, Karishma.
Yes, ma'am.
What is a noun?
Hello.
Don't worry about right wrong answers. You can talk to me in Tamil. That is not a problem. Noun na ennamma?
Hello.
Am I audible, Karishma?
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm not Tamil, first of all.
Okay.
Yes.
You want me to use any other language of your choice? You can tell me.
No,
I
ma'am.
know
No,
three
ma'am.
languages. We can
English is
try.
fine. English is fine.
Yeah.
Noun, we use it for specifying a person or a thing.
Very good. So thank you, Karishma. Noun refers to name, place, animals, or things, right? All of this refers to noun. Okay. Can anyone give me an example of a noun? I am going to unmute Chinmay. Okay, I'm going to unmute Chinmay now. Chinmay, can you give me an example of a noun, please? A noun refers to name, place, animal, or a thing. Karishma
Yes, ma'am.
pointed out very well. Yes, Chinmay.
Hi, ma'am.
Hi, Chinmay.
Yes, ma'am. So any name is a noun, ma'am. Like a dog
Very good.
or
Dog. Okay.
a person's name, like my name Chinmay.
Okay. Okay.
And place means
Next
like
we go.
Tamil Nadu, Chennai, like that.
Yes. Yes. Very good, Chinmay. Very good. So
Yes,
a
ma'am.
noun is nothing but a noun refers to a name, place, animal, or a thing. We used to play this name, place, animal, thing game, right? I want everyone to remember that. Okay. Okay. Now, Kavin is going to give us the next answer. Kavin Kumar, you are going to give me the next answer. Okay. Kavin, what is a verb? I have unmuted you, Kavin. What is a verb? Kavin? Hi, Kavin. Okay, I'm going to give the chance.
Ma'am, verb is an action word, ma'am. Ma'am, could you
Thank
add
you,
it?
Kavin. Thank you, Kavin. Verb is an action word. Okay. Kavin, what do
Oh.
you mean by action word? Can you give me one example?
Ma'am, action word means doing something, work like swimming, walking, teaching.
Very good, Kavin. Very good. High five. So whenever you
Sure,
talk
ma'am.
of some action, you are talking about verb. Okay. So the quickest way to read a big paragraph is to focus on the nouns and the verbs, because every sentence is made up of noun, verb along with other sentence structures. So if you are able to cover the nouns and verbs, then you will be able to get the quick story of what the paragraph is, right? So let us learn more about how we will go for skimming. Okay. I'm going to give opportunity for as many people as possible to talk. So please keep focused so that you can answer the questions, right? So skimming is a very, very quick way of gathering information from a particular material. Okay. You will focus on the title or text that is in bold, right? Or subheadings or summaries, right? நம்ம எக்ஸாம்க்கு முன்னாடி படிப்போம்ல கட கட கடன்னு subheadings படிக்கிறேன்னு அதெல்லாம் skimming. We do before the day of exam, right? We say I will quickly go through the subheadings, right? That is nothing but it is called skimming. Reading the subheadings, the diagrams, just going through the diagram and planning to manage the exam with the diagram, right? We expect the evaluators to skim our answer sheets. That's why we put all this color pen, underline and all. How many of you use color pens to underline in your exam sheets? Have some thumbs up. How many of you use color sheets to, underline your answers? Exam sheet. Okay, some of them are not using that. Okay, I have a few thumbs up as well, right? So we use that underline and all of that for one reason. The reason being, we want the reader who's a teacher to focus only on the things that are good in our exam sheet, right? Same way, skimming is the way of allowing you to focus on the most important things very quickly. Okay, you will not wait for details, right? For example, I have given the example of comparing cell phones. You won't read this line by line. You will just go for the highlights. RAM, you will just see that row, right? So this skimming is a quick way of grasping information, right? So now we are going to play a small game. For this, I need a volunteer. I'm going to give chance to Gayatri. Gayatri, are you ready to talk? I am enabling you. Gayatri?
Hello, good evening, ma'am.
Hi, Gayatri. How are you?
Fine, ma'am. What about you, ma'am?
Thank you, Gayatri. I'm fine. I want you to read a paragraph for us, Gayatri.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, can you read this paragraph on the screen?
Sure, ma'am.
Yes, Gayatri. Go on.
Okay, ma'am. According to research at an English university, it doesn't matter in what order the letters in a word are. The only important thing is that the first and last letter is at the right place. The rest can be a total mess, and you can still read it without a problem. This is because we do not read every letter by itself, but the word as a whole.
Very good. So you see this paragraph, right, Gayatri? Are the spellings in the right way?
No, ma'am. The
But
first and last letter is in the correct position.
but did you find any difficulty in reading?
Not at all, ma'am.
So this is a classic example of skimming. We have the ability to skim even word by word. We just focus on the first and last letters. We see this as a forward in a lot of times in WhatsApp and YouTube, right? So the
Yes,
thing
ma'am.
is, the reason behind this is we have the default power of skimming into us, right? It is not necessary for you to have a very perfect proofread document to read it. Okay, right. So now we are going to move on to the third type of reading, which is very, very important for all of us. Okay, purposeful reading, right? This is where we focus on reading for developing our knowledge. Actually, this is how we should be reading if we want to memorize and remember and understand what we read. Okay, this involves taking a note, making notes of what you read, right? If you're reading from a book, you would have seen a lot of people use highlighters, right? So you need to highlight important points. If it is necessary, you have to make a notes of it, right? And then you have to use that to memorize and remember, right? So a purposeful reading is something that you focus on gathering knowledge and memorizing to remember, right? Okay, I'm going to ask a question before we proceed. Can Sri Sai, Kovada Sri Sai, can you help us with understanding, with giving your understanding of purposeful reading? What do you understand by purposeful reading, Sai?
So, ma'am.
Sai? Yes, Sai.
So, ma'am.
Yes, Sai, I can hear you.
Okay, ma'am.
What do you
Purposeful
understand by
reading.
purposeful reading?
We read anything on purpose, ma'am.
Sorry?
If we want to read something, we need to have some purpose to read it.
Very good. So when you say purpose, do you mean mugging up or remembering it or reading to gain knowledge?
Reading to gain knowledge.
Okay. Purposeful reading is, you are partly correct, to gain knowledge, but also you should be able to memorize and remember it. Okay. Is that okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you, Sai. So we know that there are different types of reading, and we saw the three different methods of reading, right? So that's why I said for different materials, you will have different methods of reading, right? So now we are going to get into a more detailed exercise, okay? Right? So today we are going to continue with our next topic on reading, right? So I have a very interesting set of exercise for you. I want everyone to keep your pen or at least phone nearby so that you are able to do the exercise effectively. Okay. Okay. I'm copying this URL for everyone to access it. We are starting the new set of topics with a game. Okay. I have shared the URL in the chat. Can you please scan using QR code if you have a mobile? We are going to take a reading assessment. Okay. How well we are able to read. Okay. So I'm just opening this link in my laptop as well. Is everyone able to access the link? Is everyone able to access the link? Okay, let us start. The quiz is to check how well you are able to grasp information from what you read. Okay. A dog is bigger than a mouse, but smaller than an elephant. Okay, so I have done the first question for you. Okay. You can try all the questions and then we will come to the leaderboard. I am purposefully skipping some questions or marking it wrong so that I don't want to affect your leaderboard. You have a bonus round as well. I hope everyone is able to do the game. Okay, I hope everyone is doing the game. I'm in my last question. Okay, I'm going to see the leaderboard. Okay, only two of us. Cherry, very good attempt because you have made it to the top. I hope everyone was able to read through the questions. If you have not done, I am going to read through and ask one or two of you to answer. Who wants to answer? Who wants to answer for the question? Who is ready to raise their hand? Who wants to answer? We have 10 minutes. I want you to participate. Who wants to answer the questions? There is no right or wrong answers. We are not here to judge each other. So it would be better if you come forward to participate, right? Okay. So whoever raises the hand will get the chance to participate in the coming games, right? So when we talk of reading, there are three different things to read while you read, right? The first thing is reading what is in the book and converting into your speech, right? If I say components of reading, that means you're hearing the speech version of the text. That is the first step. For that, you don't need any big thinking. You just need to know alphabets, right? Then comprehension. You need to understand what you are reading. Yesterday, we played comprehension games. You read a paragraph, and when I asked questions based on that paragraph, you were able to answer. The last and the most critical one is retention, memory. Okay? If you read right in the correct way, you will be able to memorize it. Why should you memorize it? Why should you memorize what you read? What is the benefit of keeping in mind whatever you read? Can someone answer? Kokila, I'm going to unmute you. What is the importance of memorizing? Why should I not just read and leave it? Why should I memorize? Okay, Chinmay wants to answer. Okay. I've unmuted Chinmay.
Ma'am, if we want to use that knowledge in some applications or if we want to apply in some aspects, we need to memorize it, ma'am.
Very good, Chinmay. But there is also one more point. You want to retain whatever you read because you want to be able to talk about it later.
Ma'am.
Okay. So
Yes,
you,
ma'am.
for example, you read this paragraph about, the first and last words being the same, and you can still make meaning out of the paragraph. This is the knowledge. When you remember this, you can talk in a group discussion. For example, if you have a group discussion on how well we can make corporate professionals learn, right? Then you can use this knowledge. You can say, sir, I know of a technique which focuses on using skimming to learn better. And skimming can be a very fast way of learning, and most of us can learn just by knowing if the first and the last words or the nouns and the verbs in a paragraph, right? This is why you need to develop the habit of reading. If you talk these points, now you are given 3 points in a group discussion. You will automatically be clear, right? The idea of reading is to develop content inside your head which you can use for communicating. Okay, right. So that is on the need for retention. Okay, now I want a volunteer who can read this paragraph. Any volunteer? Okay, Sai, you want to read? Sai, I am unmuting you. Sai, are you ready to read?
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah, are you ready to read?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, go on, Sai.
Understanding
I
what
want
you
everyone to listen to Sai so that you can answer the questions. Sorry, Sai, please go on.
Understanding what you read. The 543 elected MPs will be elected from single member constituencies under first past the post voting. The President of India nominates an additional 2 members from the Anglo-Indian community if he believes the community is underrepresented. Eligible voters must be Indian citizens 18 or older or ordinary resident of the polling area of the constituency and possess a valid voter identification card issued by the Election Commission of India. Some people convicted of electoral or other offences are barred from voting. Earlier, there was speculations that the Modi government might advance the 2019 general election to counter the anti-incumbency factor. However, learning from its past blunder of preponing election made by the Vajpayee government, it decided to go into election as per the normal schedule, which was announced by Election Commission of India (ECI) on 10th March 2019, after which Model Code of Conduct was applied with immediate effect.
Okay, Sai, are you comfortable with what you read?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now I want you to try and answer at least one of these questions. Okay,
Okay, ma'am.
maybe the first one. Okay, which word or phrase means disapproval of current political office holders in the passage? You read something. Now I am asking you a question. There is a phrase in the paragraph which talks about disapproval of political office holders.
Under, ma'am, maybe.
Blunder, huh?
Disapproval.
Okay, can we check the paragraph and come back?
Yes, maybe 2 or 3, ma'am.
2 or 3. Okay, let us check the paragraph. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So what did the paragraph say about that line? Just a minute. Nominates. Okay. Earlier, there were speculations that the Modi government might advance the 2019 general election to counter the anti-incumbency factor. However, learning from its past blunder of preponing election made by the Vajpayee government, it decided to go into the election as per the normal schedule. Okay. So the word you see here, disapproval of current political office holders. Is it referring to the anti-incumbency?
No, ma'am.
Okay, so that is ruled out, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now one option we have ruled out. The next option. First past the post. I don't think that statement came anywhere in the paragraph, right?
Ma'am, in first paragraph, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Will be elected from single member constituencies using first past the post voting. Okay, fine. Do you think that can be the answer?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So the first option is ruled out. Okay. So we are left with options 2 and 4. Okay. So blunder. You said blunder. So how do you think it matches?
Generally, blunder means a mistake which can't be corrected, ma'am.
Okay.
So
Correct.
disapproval means someone can't approve or take into consideration.
Yes. Very good, Sai. So when you read, now you had to refer to this paragraph 2 or 3 times to make that answer, right? On the other hand, we are going to learn a better way of doing a consolidated reading. When you read itself, I'm going to teach you how to take the highlight points so that you can answer these questions better. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you, Sai. You did a very good job.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. I want everyone to please try and participate in these sessions as much as possible, because I want you to talk. The ultimate aim of communication is to talk. Okay. We will move from reading to asking questions, where an entire session will be focused on giving everyone a chance to ask questions on a particular topic, right? So today we learned about the other two modes of reading, like skimming and purposeful reading. Okay. And we got ourselves to practice the range in which our reading scale is, right? Then we also introduced or got into the pre-exercise of a tough reading comprehension. Okay. We are going to see how we can learn a new technique to read the same tough paragraph and answer it better tomorrow. Okay. So I'll meet you all tomorrow. I request you all to please continue this journey. Okay. This is a long journey and it will be a very rewarding journey for you, so that you become well-rounded professionals. Okay. Have a good day. Thank you, people. Thank you, everyone. Karthik, you can stop the recording.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.